Do you want a backyard big enough for Saturday barbecues, a condo where you can walk to sushi at night, or a suburb that feels like it was built just for Pinterest? Atlanta really has it all. But there's one area people are drawn to that looks like a dream and ends up draining their budget in ways they didn't see coming. So, whether you're new to Atlanta or just dreaming of a fresh start, this video breaks down exactly where I'd live if I was starting from scratch. And yes, my pick might surprise you. So here's how I'm breaking it all down: lifestyle, commute and access, housing options, and long-term value. But here's the twist. Not every great neighborhood is going to show up on a Zillow search. Some of Atlanta's most inspiring places are rooted in culture, creativity, and community spirit that you won't fully understand until you walk the streets or talk to the locals. That's what this video is really about. Yes, we're covering the polished, master-planned suburbs people ask about all the time. But I'm also pulling back the curtain on the neighborhoods that give Atlanta its real character. The places where murals outnumber strip malls, where homes come with quirks and charm, and where the vibe tells you more than the stats ever could. If you're moving here or just looking for a part of Atlanta that actually matches your lifestyle, this is your inside look. Atlanta's soul lives in its creative neighborhoods. These are not cookie-cutter communities with HOA newsletters and block parties. These are the pockets that feel alive, where art and energy meet affordability and opportunity. Old Fourth Ward puts you right on the Beltline with historic charm and edgy new builds sitting side by side. West Midtown is all warehouse chic and rooftop cocktails with a design scene that rivals bigger cities. East Atlanta Village is loud in the best way possible with dive bars, vinyl shops, and live music almost every night. Grant Park brings those picturesque Victorians and craftsman homes near Zoo Atlanta, where joggers share sidewalks with strollers and pups. And if you're thinking long game, Sylvan Hills and Lakewood Heights are riding the wave of development backed by Atlanta's booming film industry and entertainment scene. These are the spots where you trade square footage for soul, where your neighbors are artists, tech founders, or both. If one of these areas is calling your name, but you're not quite sure how to move forward, let's talk it through. I'm Kara S. Lawrence, and my team and I work with clients at every stage of the process, from just getting curious to ready to move yesterday. Whether you're flying in for a visit or still browsing from the comfort of your couch, we'll help you explore your options and figure out what truly fits. Now, if creative culture isn't your thing and you're leaning more towards traditional suburbia with polished finishes and top-rated schools, the next spot might feel more like home. East Cobb is a classic suburban comfort with balance and polish. It sits just outside the Atlanta perimeter in unincorporated Cobb County, which means lower taxes, top-rated schools, and neighborhoods that feel established and well cared for. This area is packed with amenities. East Cobb Park features 2 playgrounds, walking trails, creek overlooks, and even an amphitheater and picnic pavilions. Marbury Park and Hyde Farm Park add more green space and family-friendly trails. For sports and recreation, you've got thriving youth and adult leagues across baseball, soccer, tennis, and so much more. East Cobb Baseball and East Cobb Soccer are major community pillars, and private clubs like Indian Hills, Atlanta Country Club, and Marietta Country Club offer golf, tennis, and social events galore. When it comes to lifestyle and convenience, the Avenue, East Cobb, and Merchants Walk give you open-air shopping, dining, and entertainment that's walkable and beautifully designed. Paper Mill Village brings boutique shopping and local eats together with a community vibe. And for a dose of culture and creativity, you're close to the Earl Smith Strand Theater, the Marietta Cobb Museum of Art, and the award-winning Cobb County Library System. The Sewell Mill Library and Cultural Center even has its own amphitheater and marker space. Outdoor lovers will appreciate access to trails like the Silver Comet and Noonday Creek for jogging, biking, or just a reset in nature. And of course, schools matter. East Cobb is home to some of the most sought-after public schools in the region, including Walton, Lassiter, Pope, and many more. Median home prices hover around $552,000, though areas like 30068, especially with school zones like Walton, can run closer to $705,000. One neighborhood to keep an eye on is Indian Hills, a golf course community with strong resale value and consistent demand. If East Cobb is on your radar, but you're feeling overwhelmed by all the choices, that's where I come in. I'm Kara S. Lawrence, and my team would love to help you explore these neighborhoods, make sense of the market, and find the right pocket for your lifestyle, whether you're buying now or just planning ahead. But if you're craving something a little closer to the action with city vibes, sleek townhomes, and corporate convenience all wrapped into one, then Sandy Springs might be your perfect fit. Sandy Springs blends the best of suburban calm with urban energy. With a population of just over 108,000, it is one of Georgia's largest cities and home to major employers like UPS, Mercedes-Benz USA, and Cox Enterprises. The median home price as of July 2025 is around $676,000, with Zillow tracking average homes closer to $674,000. Homes here move quickly, averaging fewer than 50 days on market, which makes it a smart option for professionals who are ready to make a move. But it's not just about work. Sandy Springs is full of green space and outdoor escapes. From Path 400 Trail and Abernathy Greenway to the Chattahoochee River and Morgan Falls Overlook. For culture and community events, residents enjoy festivals like Artsapalooza, the Sandy Springs Festival, and even an annual summer float down the river. It is also home to the Heritage Sandy Springs Museum and Performing Arts Center at City Springs, which brings concerts, theater, and family-friendly shows right to the heart of town. Families here have access to Fulton County schools, including North Springs High School, which is known for its magnet program focused on arts and sciences, as well as respected private options like Mount Vernon. Whether you're commuting into the city, working in the perimeter, or just looking for that blend of accessibility and elegance, Sandy Springs checks a lot of boxes. But if you're craving that perfect combination of polished energy and accessible refuge, the next neighborhood may feel like a hidden gem waiting for your discovery. Alpharetta brings lifestyle into focus with the kind of details that elevate everyday living. On Saturday mornings, the Alpharetta Farmers Market transforms the town green with fresh produce, artisan breads, handmade sauces, flowers, local meats, and so much more. The Big Creek Greenway offers over 8 miles of scenic paved trails perfect for biking, walking, or just getting lost in nature. Avalon is the city's modern heartbeat, an 86-acre destination with over 500,000 square feet of high-end retail, a 12-screen Regal Theater, luxury apartments, a hotel, and year-round community events. Downtown Alpharetta adds to the charm with festivals like Taste of Alpharetta, which draws more than 60,000 people every May for restaurant pop-ups, live music, and family fun. The city also knows how to balance beauty with function. Willis Park is a local favorite for its walking trails, tennis courts, playgrounds, arboretum, and even a dog park and outdoor amphitheater. For bigger entertainment, the Ameris Bank Amphitheater brings top artists to the stage in an open-air setting. When you combine this level of lifestyle, design with great schools, polished neighborhoods, and an active community spirit, it is no wonder Alpharetta is one of Atlanta's most sought-after areas. So let's do a quick side-by-side. East Cobb is that classic suburban vibe with tree-lined streets, strong school zones, and established neighborhoods that feel settled and community-focused. If you're looking for lower taxes, swim in tennis life, and resale value that holds steady, East Cobb is going to feel familiar and dependable. Sandy Springs is your hybrid. It brings the suburban ease, but with a city-facing lifestyle. Think job access, condos, and skyline views, and walkable parks near corporate campuses. It's where professionals land when they want a little more peace without losing proximity. Then you've got Alpharetta. This one is polished and curated. It's for the planner who loves lifestyle design, scheduled community events, and newer construction with high curb appeal. Avalon and City Center turn your weekend into a staycation. And the Big Creek Greenway ties it all together with outdoor connection. If I were starting fresh in Atlanta today, knowing everything that I know now, I'd choose West Midtown. It hits the sweet spot for me. I get walkability, design-forward spaces, proximity to dining and shopping, and that creative energy that I just love to be around. I also appreciate how much development is happening nearby. It feels like a part of the city that's still unfolding. But if I had little kids or wanted a slower pace with top-ranked schools, I'd lean towards East Cobb. If I was in my high-rise era and wanted sleek, convenience, close to major employers, Sandy Springs would be my go-to. And if I wanted the ultimate lifestyle suburb with polished everything, Alpharetta is hard to beat. That's the beauty of Atlanta. You really can build a life that fits your values, your pace, and your people. We've covered a lot, from creative corners like West Midtown to polished hubs like Alpharetta. Whether you're drawn to culture, schools, square footage, or skyline views, Atlanta truly has a spot that fits your story. If you're thinking about making a move, don't do it alone. I'm Kara S. Lawrence, and my team and I would love to help you find the right neighborhood for your lifestyle. We work with clients at every stage, from curious browsers to serious buyers, and we'll make the entire process more clear, less stressful, and even kind of fun. So if you're still exploring, I got you. Check out my playlist on the best places to live in Atlanta. It's packed with real-world insight to help you figure out what fits without the overwhelm.